Mo Marcel Mo.
Meares.
What's this, week 7?
It is week 7.
And week 6, who was the winner?
By like 0.5 points.
Slaughtered. Who cares about data?
1-6 against 6. No, 1-5 against 5-1.
I mean, I'd squeak it out with guys getting half points on Monday night.
I did not feel comfortable last week with my picks, with my lineup. I was not happy with it, and it goes to show. That's what happens.
Well, my average finish in our 20-person contest is 18 for 2 weeks.
Speaking of the 20-person contest, make sure you sign up. The link is below in the description. We fill it every week, so $5 can win you $190. $90. So it's good. It's a good contest.
All right, so we're going to start with me and quarterbacks, and again, this might be the worst of all lineups that I've ever come up with.
Wow.
I did no thinking whatsoever, other than the fact that I have Ryan Fitzpatrick on the cheap against New England because New England gives up a lot of passing stuff.
They do give up a lot of passing stuff. I went with Andrew Luck. New Orleans is giving up the second most points on the road to quarterbacks, so I went with Andrew Luck.
Again, he was big for me last week. I beat your wife.
That sounds bad.
All right, running backs. LeGarrette Blount and Devontae Freeman. I'm chasing the tail. The Freeman's been every week, but Blount had a big week last week, so I just take him anyway.
Yeah, I still have yet to play Devontae Freeman, and every week he puts up monstrous points. Again, this week I didn't go with him. I went with Latavius Murray for Oakland. San Diego is giving the most points up at home to running backs. And then I went with Rashad Jennings because Dallas is giving up the fourth most points on the road to running backs. That's a weak call for running backs for me. I'm not a huge fan of mine.
I'm in first place in points in my Yahoo League and 10th place in standings.
Sweet.
All right, wide receivers. Malcolm Floyd, DeAndre Hopkins, and Brandon Marshall. Malcolm Floyd was on the cheap. He was the first person I saw with the last amount of monetary means that I had. Hopkins and Marshall, I'm going Marshall with the hookup. Yahoo, I have a case filed against Yahoo. I put him in my lineup last week, and Yahoo doesn't react to Android devices if you don't go through the app. That's pending, but I have him in this. It's official.
I went with one wide receiver you've heard of, Larry Fitzgerald, against Baltimore. Baltimore's given up a ton of points on the road to receivers. Then I went with two not as well-known receivers. Stephon Diggs for Minnesota, going up against Detroit, who's giving up a ton at home. And Willie Snead for New Orleans against Indianapolis, who is also giving up a ton of points.
They're unheard of. They're not heard of.
Well, if you went to Maryland, you know Stephon Diggs. He's a good receiver.
Tight end, I'm going Charles Clay. I got to pick a bill. Every time I pick a bill, we lose. So I'm going to go with it.
I went with Antonio Gates. Oakland is, without a doubt, the worst team against tight ends by far. Like head and shoulders above. This is my must play of the week. Antonio Gates is going to put up a ton of points, so I went with Gates.
I have to play a tight end and a tight end in your league. I have Kelsey and Gates, or that or Amari Cooper, and I got so many good players. I'm last place in that too. Todd Gurley is the flex. I don't understand why he was cheap enough to do that, but wasn't he? Isn't he decent?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, they got a favorable matchup.
And I went. I had a decent amount of money left over, so I went with the most money available. The player with the most money available left. I went with Brandon Marshall, so I actually got one of your players on my team.
I went with the Giants defense.
Going against Dallas, huh?
Yeah. Well, Romo's not back. I've got to figure there's going to be a few turnovers.
I went with the Arizona defense. They were the most expensive the money that I left. Couldn't go with the Denver defense this week because they're on a bye. So I went with Arizona. They've been putting up a lot of points, and they're going against Baltimore. So I like that matchup. Baltimore sucks.
Yeah, in your league, I had to pick up another defense, and I got 1 point last week out of the defense that I picked up. San Francisco. Baltimore lit them up for whatever.
Almost went with the Eagles defense this week because they've been playing really good, but I didn't go with it. You can save money by going with the Eagles defense.
All right, well, that's it for this week, and let's see if I can get another one against the data, even though, I don't understand. When I picked Ryan Fitzpatrick first as my quarterback, I expected to have like a spending, was that a shopping spree? Not the case.
I feel like this is my week. This is my week to win some solid money.
I don't feel like it's mine.